Hi, so welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to be channeling. Raphael will come through me and give messages for those. So I'm just going to let Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is energies are very much about going forwards in ways which are to do with your earthly lives, making progress. So it is a time where you are able to make changes on the earth plane, not necessarily in ways which are unique, which are different to what you have had in your awareness, but in ways which you have already thought about, considered. So it is a time where you are able to be in your own energy and do things. And it is also important to remember that when it is like this on earth, it is very much about making changes and allowing others to also make changes and see how your energies are able to come together. So it is also a time where you may find yourselves colliding with people in a positive way, being able to make earthly progress. And in this way, you may feel that your lives are more grounded in the light of oneness, that things that you have wanted for a while are happening, that you are going forwards in positive ways. I also would like you to know that nobody is complete, in that everybody is trying to do something in this lifetime that they have not been able to do in previous ones. So, all of you here have certain challenges. So, for some of you, your challenge may be very much around trying to be in your higher purpose and do it in abundance so that you are able to support yourself in this way. For others, it may be about other things, such as being able to transcend experiences of being in one way or another oppressed, feeling that you are not able to be your own person because there are elements around you that prevent this, whether it is your work in life, whether you are experiencing difficulties there with people around, making you feel that you cannot be in your own energy, your own connection to yourself, or whether it is in other aspects of life. For some of you, what you are doing in this life is going much deeper into being in the light of oneness when it comes to being there in the world and being in one way or another available for others. So, for some of you, your learning is very much to do with being able to transcend your own life and experiences and be in a mode of service. So, for some of you here, you have had many lives where your focus has been perhaps on your own life and the difficulties, problems, and trying to find ways through them. And in this life, you would like to be in another energy of transcending all of this and being able to be in your spirit, serve a higher purpose. And in this way, some of the things you have had difficulties with will automatically transform through this. So you are learning about this, about clearing energy in your own life through service. And for those of you who are learning this, you will feel very drawn to acts of selfless service, letting go of yourself for a few moments in order to do something for another person. And for others here, it is the other way round, that you are learning to go deeper into yourself, your own needs, and go into a state where you are actually looking after yourself better. And in this way, you are then evolving. So, what I'm really trying to say is nobody here is complete. You are all learning something. And for some of you here, you have several things you are learning about in this life. For one or two, it may just be that you have a single issue that you are actually coming to terms with, learning about. But generally, what I am saying to all of you is that it is very important to be able to be aware of this, that you are learning. And as you focus on your learning, what you are here to actually be clearer about, you will find the challenges you have start to disappear. But as you focus on the challenges, they grow bigger, they become more of a problem. So, what I will say to each one of you is be aware of your challenges, move forwards with your life, but know what you are learning about. And as you stay aware of this and keep receiving clarity, you will find that these challenges are no longer an issue because the light will automatically deal with them and help you through them. So it is a reminder about this. I would like to speak about one more thing today, and that is that it is important to be very much in your higher self energy at the moment, because what is happening as well is people are starting to recognize that it is all about higher self connection. People are recognizing this more and more. And when you step into your own connection, in that you are in one way or another setting intentions to be there and then ending up there, you start to collide with other people who are doing the same, and you inspire each other, you help each other to go deeper into the light, to transcend difficulties. And when you step into this with others, that is when the energy becomes very stable. There is a stability that cannot be found in everyday life otherwise. And through this, what you are then able to do is clear energy fast. So I am saying to all of you, focus on your higher self connection. Set your intention to be there. Stay in that frequency, because at the moment you are able to collide with others who are also doing the same and strengthen each other. And in this way, it creates for you a solid framework in your life, something that you can rely on. And you may find that those who you collide with, who are also very much about having a higher self connection, you may find that they are not necessarily able to be with you in your everyday life, but you are able to stay connected in some form or another and help each other by being in this type of frequency. And through this, a lot in life is able to change, to transform. A lot of energy that is here on earth, already grounded, is able to transform by many people being in a higher self connection together. And then focusing on particular issues, such as, for example, clearing away energies on earth that are to do with certain people feeling excluded, that as groups of people focus on a higher self connection about this, about the frequency of everybody being included equally, everybody being able to have their needs met, this vibration becomes available on earth. And then what happens is that things automatically change, because ultimately changes happen when the vibration shifts. So it is very useful to be connected to others in this way. And sometimes you are not able to quite realize how powerful this can be in transforming things on earth. My final message about all of this is that it is really good for you to know that as you connect from your higher self, you are also accessing many higher beings, angels, guides, beings who come in to assist. So the frequency rises even higher than you, your own higher self. It is amplified. And through this, a lot is able to happen. So, for those of you who feel in one way or another in need of more energy like this in your life, what I will say is be in your higher self, focus on this, and you will attract this into your life. So it will not come in by you looking, but go within and focus on really going very deep inside and going deeper and deeper when it comes to anything that you are experiencing, and connect to your higher self. And as you do, you will find that you step into a higher frequency that will then attract like minded people. And it may even be that you have particular issues in your life that are very challenging. And as you step into a higher self connection with them, you collide with others who have exactly the same issue, who are doing the same. And then what you find is as you come together, you find answers automatically, that the answers appear in the energy between you, that you suddenly find that something that you felt was a problem is no longer there, that it disappears in the energy that is created from your own higher selves between you. And one of the ways this can also happen is that when people are in their higher self connection, their higher self is actually going very much into the frequency of looking for answers. So your higher self will actually be communing with other souls. It will be looking for a match for you in terms of frequency and bringing in certain people, opportunities. And as you collide, you will feel it, that there is something here, like a match made in heaven, that will bring you answers in many different ways. So, this is the type of energy that is favoured on earth. It is the type of energy many people are stepping into. And it is also the type of energy that will really create for you a lot of joy and happiness, because as you find answers for things, you feel a sense that life is good, that whatever has happened, life is very good to you. And this creates more abundance, more positive energy on earth. I have one more thing to say on this subject, and that is some of you here become a little bit skeptical at times. You wonder if any of this is really going to get you anywhere. And that is because your frequency is still, in one way or another, immersed in the problem that you have had, perhaps across time and space, that you are not fully out of it, and you are still in one way or another identifying with the problem. And what I will say to you is one way of clearing this is to actually become very aware, first and foremost, you are doing this, and then to consciously ask that you are no longer identifying with the problem, that it may still exist, but you don't identify with it as yourself, that it is something that is there. And as you do this, it is easier to step into a deeper connection with yourself, which will then connect you to your higher self and bring in answers. So I will say to those of you who struggle with this to try doing this. And as you stop identifying with things which are problematic, that is when you can get to a place of fully dissolving them, clearing them away permanently. I have no more to say. The week ahead will generally be a very good one for all of you. It will be a week where you will feel that progress is made. You will feel a lot of light coming in. perhaps even have a sense that you are able to actually go forwards with your life in a way that is very consistent, easy. And because of this, you may even feel that there is more that you are able to do than normal. So that is what I see. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for being part of this, for listening. And yeah, so wishing you a really good week ahead and lots of love to all of you.